Hello and welcome to the stream. Tonight we're going to plunge into the madness that is the Call of Cthulhu. Glad you could join me. It's going to be a fun ride, hopefully, and looking forward to it. Live now. Okay, let's jump in. Now, unfortunately, I started this yesterday, and I did a live stream for about an hour, but I couldn't get the voice chat to work, and I couldn't save it, so it's going to be lost pretty much forever. But we're in Chapter 2, Darkwater Port. Basically, we're playing as a detective Pierce. And he's investigating the murder the mysterious death of the Hawkins family. The whole family apparently died in a house fire when their house burnt down on Darkwater Island. And we just got into Warehouse 36, which was owned by Charles Hawkins. We've been hired by the father of Sarah Hawkins to figure out why his daughter died. So let's see if we can get some answers tonight. The one thing I will say about this game so far is that the loading screens are pretty long. They do take some time. Hey Frog, nice to see you. Glad somebody could come follow me while I'm waiting for this loading screen of eternity. Because I was just saying, the one thing about this game is the loading screens are pretty long. I mean, they take a good, probably a couple minutes to get going. But I guess that just means that the graphics are good. Oh, she actually didn't do that. She tried to get it started, and she was having some trouble with getting the stream up, because we're both noobs at this. And so she threw in the towel pretty early and stopped working on it because she needed to get an assignment done for school anyway, and it was just taking her too long.
This place
so she decided not to. Yeah, we've established.
What is the connection
stinks,
between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Okay, enter reconstructive scene.
It smells as bad as it looks. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? Can't sleep.
Madman, probably.
I know how that feels. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Maybe. Yeah, that woman definitely has a strange sense of what's artistic.
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
I don't know. But there was definitely some blood, but, you know. Looks like there's something else over here. Oh, look at that. How do I interact with that? Don't seem like I'm getting anything else to work. So, let's leave the reconstructive scene. It's Frog Toad. Frog Toad has joined us. He says he's writing an essay, but he's going to be watching. He's going to be lurking while he's writing his essay. So, welcome to the stream. He said he was sorry that he missed your stream yesterday, but I explained to him that, you know, you were having some technical difficulties because we're both so so much of noobs at this. And then you had an assignment to work on, so you couldn't spend too much time trying to figure it out, right? So, because he had felt bad for missing that, but I'm like, nope, don't worry, you didn't miss nothing. Huh, it's not really doing anything. I feel like I might have missed something when I was doing the reconstructive thing. Huh. It won't let me go back into the reconstructive thing. Well, I don't know. Not really sure what's going on. I guess we'll leave the door and see what happens.
Settled in here. And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Yeah, me again.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why,
Yeah, this
you...
woman's crazy.
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to
She's
force me to
cocky.
widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Okay,
Is it
cat,
far?
we'll meet
This
again.
Mansion.
Meow, kitty, meow.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Oh,
That's the
wow.
Hawkins
Yeah, no, that's not
mansion.
ominous
Come
at
on,
all.
we got some driving to
Yeah,
do.
let's go there. I want to go there. Road trip. Road trip. Garden of the Hawkins Mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises. Signs of recent occupation, as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. I don't know, all the work I had to do to get into that warehouse and the now lost episode just didn't seem like it was worth it for the payoff. I found a painting, I found some a shattered mirror, a bloody bandage. There really wasn't much else. Though there was some signs that somebody had been there recently. I mean, there was like a light that was still there that had been used recently. So it's possible that somebody's still there or been living out of there or something. Or maybe they weren't there just at this exact moment. Okay, here we go. And Bradley's face is pretty scarred. Cat must have got a hold of him. Gave him a smile. They were talking about that previously.
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. Had nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's
Yeah, that
nothing
guy's
to
probably
worry
gone
about.
crazy by now.
Could he be a problem?
Up here all by
Strictly
himself.
speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything
That
else?
painting was in the mansion. Somebody removed it and put it in that warehouse. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I can't answer that question.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Let's do it.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Reach the Hawkins Manor. Okay, let's do it. Oh no, this place ain't creepy at all. Not at all. But that statue was really beautiful in its day. Really?
Poor kid. Poor kid. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary?
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her. Charles Hawkins' grave.
I thought Bradley was coming with me, but maybe not. Lighthouse. Crow.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa.
You were trying to
must
force
be
the
fun.
door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right?
That's
Put
it.
down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on dark water.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
What now?
Pierce,
Oh, well, there you are.
shall we enter?
You could have been a big help.
Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go. Let's take a look
Okay,
inside.
Here goes
I'm
nothing.
with you.
Chapter 3, Hawkins Mansion. Pierce and Officer Bradley explore the gardens of the Hawkins Mansion. The family lies in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester. The old caretaker, still faithful to his employers, keeps watch on the place, armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins Mansion. They enter the building, looking for the scene of the fire. Yeah, cosplays are definitely more fun than essays, Frog. I would agree with that. There are a lot of things more fun than essays. I'm just glad that I got the microphone to work today so that I can chat with wonderful people like Frog that comes by to watch the stream. Those come off.
Follow me. I know the place.
Okay, let's
Who
go.
left this light on?
New objective: consult diary. Find the fire scene. Find the fire scene. Okay. In the entrance hall of the mansion, a lighted lamp seems to be waiting for us, and the old caretaker who thinks he can stop people from entering. I must find the place where the Hawkins family died. And en route, I'll pick up as much information as I can on their life. Yeah, somebody's definitely been here recently.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Holy cow, they just left this stuff there. Wow. Another scene reconstruction.
What kind of meat is this?
Mystery meat, yeah. I don't know. Looks like... I don't know what that is, but definitely don't look very appetizing.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Okay, that would be Charles Hawkins. Where he sat, I guess. There's another painting, most likely by... Well, that one's actually a nice painting, you know? Most likely Sarah and her son. Another little painting. Fireplace. A lot of paintings. But I guess that's what people did when they were rich. They bought paintings. Ah.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Okay. That's nice. And so that
Sarah
would leave...
Hawkins' plate.
Sarah's there.
Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Argument? Probably a good assumption.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Well, if you hear some squeaking, it's because my dog decided he wanted to play with his toy. Which he's totally fine with.
Let's see if I can
Silas
find
managed to
something
bring
the
the
cops
fire under
missed.
control. But it was already too late for the Hawkins.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Yeah, that's definitely a strange looking painting. It's even more strange now that I see what it really looks like in this reconstruction.
They had a fight. Why?
Why indeed?
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
Where are the others? Where are the others?
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Possibly. Oh, there's the fight right there. Okay. The little question mark there normally means that there's a clue nearby. I'm not.
Did it stop at the
there we
time
go.
of the fire?
Yeah, did it? Oh. saw something under the table. That little green glistening thing. Is that a shoe? I can't tell.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Oh, wow, look at that. She fell onto the table there? Huh. Wow.
Did someone escape the fire? Blood.
That's really interesting.
This lamp was thrown. This was no accident.
It was no accident.
This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Oh boy.
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Don't worry. I'm gonna probably disturb everything. I need... remember... Trying to remember how I add points. Oh, I'll just do it a little bit then.
This door is locked.
This collection of medical knowledge and health practices in the 18th century actually only covers the so-called civilized countries. It does not deal with the influence of holistic medicines or medicines from continents considered inferior. History of medicine in the 18th century. I think there's a thunderstorm going on now.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Yeah. Another lamp.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. The sea shanty.
Sheesh. A sea shanty. Huh.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
An original version. Wow. That's crazy.
Moby Dick.
Moby Dick.
Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading
Yeah.
for any whaler, I guess.
Sure. Nice globe. Ooh, look at that cobweb.
This place was falling apart long before the fire. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Interesting. The human body, a comparative analysis. Precise and very detailed treatise on the particularities of the human body compared to the animal world. The simplicities of its writing and the vulgarization of its vocabulary make it accessible to the profane. Nice. Oh, there's the family in a painting. Lovely. More broken glass or plate. A lot of broken plates. Ooh, that's a big pair. Look at that one. Oh. Well, guess we're going up. Guess we're going up. Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. This place is huge.
There's something
It's gonna take me
disturbing
forever.
about this painting.
Huh, really? Not really sure what that painting is of.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep. Okay, looks like it's back up. Had some technical difficulties there for a minute. could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I've always held you and your family in high respect. Fortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I'll be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours. Anton Wellard. Whoa, that got really creepy all of a sudden.
Locked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like all the important places are locked. Oh, this one
What
opens.
will her room reveal about her?
This one's dark as nothing. Whew. Wow. You know, I love how the thunderstorm started after I got into the house, you know? Just to make it even more foreboding and creepy. Lockpick.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Lockpicking's not high enough, I guess.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
It looked like it was undisturbed. More stairs.
This door is locked.
Oh, what's the point of even having those stairs there if you can't go in the door? Darn it. Wait. Ah. I think this was the little boy's room. Yep.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer.
Investigation.
Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Some good reading.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What
Yeah,
was
you don't
wrong
say.
with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
Wow.
Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Yeah. Seems that way. Ooh, I got an achievement. Memory. Explore the memories of the Hawkins family. Nice. Very nice. Now I gotta figure out how to get... Oh, wait. Gotta get out of the vision. Okay, back into the boys' room.
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
Simon's private journal. He seemed worried about his mother and her attacks. Tension also seems to be growing between the Hawkins couple. Could the fire be the result of an argument? The key that opens the door to Sarah Hawkins' office was concealed. Is maybe her office here?
This door is locked.
Oh, maybe it's that lock that's too complicated to pick. Yeah, the one off of her bedroom. That's probably it.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Okay. Oh, okay. Where does that key open? Wait. Ah, there it is. It's this room right here. Whoa. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Yeah, I'd say so. It's definitely some kind of occult symbols, if you ask me.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Wow, she was quite successful. That's for sure. Oh, that one was returned for some reason. Painting for AD.
It seems the last
That
one
might-
was given for free to a Francis Sanders.
Oh yeah,
Wonder why.
there's one for free. I'm wondering if that AD was related to that letter that I read. If I can figure it out. Yeah, letter of complaint. No, that was AW. Okay.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Fate brought us together and forever it will bind us.
The door is blocked on the other side. Bradley? Is that you?
Oh, that door's open.
Is anyone there?
This door was locked. Earlier I couldn't get it open. Okay, that lantern was just lit. And it appears to be something built into the game where it's some part of his detective skills or something where he can like reconstruct scenes based on evidence. Oh, cultist. Just attack them.
Stop!
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was
It
hiding
was
on the
a
upper level.
freaking guy right
ran when
there,
he saw
man.
him.
He had a mask
He
on
can't
and
be
stuff. Hey, man.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier.
What door was closed earlier?
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure. As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Okay, so the bookcase moves.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the
That guy
man with
looks
the glasses is. in the
Like some
photograph.
mad
Probably another
scientist.
friend of Hawkins.
He looks like some kind of like scientist dude.
It looks like an old Seaway map.
Make up a journey.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Oh wow, yeah it does. Huh. That's kind of cool.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Wait, what's that over there? Oh, I can refill my lamp. Okay.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Not really sure what I gotta do here.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Must have missed something. Oh wait, there's something over there.
It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable.
Oh wow, look at that.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism. Great. I managed to force the gears. Looks like I've triggered something.
Well done, Pierce.
Well, if you can't solve a puzzle, force your way in. Oh boy. Something tells me we're heading to crazy place we were at the beginning of the game. So couldn't figure out the puzzle, so found the gears and just forced them open. Chapter 4, Tunnels Under the Hawkins Mansion. Inside the Hawkins Mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken to search the place, looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshops to steal a painting, detective and police officers set off after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins to discover the secret passage, Pierce and Bradley entered the tunnel under the mansion. I don't know. I guess we'll play for a few more minutes. Then call it a night. Because we've had a couple problems with the stream, so I haven't really been going a full hour. Besides, I just gots to know what's going on. I gots to know.
Secret passage. Under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
Well, I am a
That guy
detective.
must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place?
3 seats.
Look. Someone's been here recently.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
It's those Voldemort guys again that look like Voldemort.
What is this mask supposed to represent? Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest?
Charles Hawkins was hiding a lot of stuff, it appears. More of those wicked-looking candles.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Sarah Hawkins. Was she hiding from someone?
Interesting. There's a clue nearby, but I can't seem to find it. I have no idea. not sure where to look. It won't let me out until I find everything, so I haven't found everything, obviously. Ooh, that is not right. Wait, is there something right there? Oh, I didn't see that when I was over here before. Well, maybe not. From back here, it makes it look like there's something on that to investigate here, but when you get up close, there isn't anything. So I don't know. I'll just start kneeling down or bending down. Let's see if there's anything I'm missing.